Hey guys, and welcome to r/ShortScaryStories, the series where I read somebody else's story that they've made and I rate it because I'm cruel like that. Can I say before we start a huge thank you to all the current and the new subscribers who have, overnight we've gone up by about 30 subscribers, which is incredible. It's such a big sort of boom for my channel, and really ecstatic about it. So thank you so much to those who have taken their time to look at my things and enjoy them. I hope you enjoy them. And for all the nice comments that I've got on previous videos as well. Some as far back as a few months ago, I've had some nice comments on there and some supportive ones. So again, thank you so much to those that have come by and checked us out. And if you want to speak to me or like-minded people like yourselves, there will be a Discord link in the description where we do talk about things in there and talk about channel progression, what ideas people have got, and most recently people have been submitting videos to me, which is incredible, and I'll be reviewing them hopefully on the next podcast. Anyway, enough of me hammering on. Let's get straight into the story. So this first one is by user hyperobscura, who literally is the queen of horror. There's no doubt about it. She's just, yeah, incredible. So I'll leave a link anyway, as I always do, but just go check her out because her stuff is always on the front page of Short Scary Stories. Like every time I've looked at it, there's been odd episodes where I've just hidden her out of it because it's just unfair to the others, but she is incredible at what she does. So this one's called The Unborn One. You could smell them from a mile away, and the neighbours couldn't take it anymore. Pungent, putrid, perverse. It's the kind of stench you can feel on you, like a parasitic miasma. I've tried everything to wash it off, scrubbed my skin until I bled from every pore. Didn't work. It's still inside me, clinging to my organs, copulating in my blood. We broke down the door. Rust. Everything was like rust. A brown-red colour creeping up walls, along the ceiling, on the floor, dripping down in foul ponds, waste and poo and wee and blood. We found the family sitting around the table, naked, pale, motionless. Alive? I guess. If you can call that living. Father, mother, daughter, son. They were skin and bones, and bulbous eyes and swollen tongues. Cables were sticking out from their abdomens, slithering into a hole in the table. Not cables, but contracting tissue. Umbilical cords. The hole in the table was a gaping fleshly crevice, entrails and organs and veins interwoven like organic wicker, and all the way down there in the depths you could see the unborn one raging. All blood, tears and corpse skin and tendril limbs, eyeless and mouthless and brainless. A god, goddess, godlike, all radiant and grotesque. When it cried, I saw blood and urine and feces pouring out of their every orifice. The liquid rust pooling on the floor, evaporating in the thin clouds of vapour rising to the ceiling, spreading on the walls, creeping along faded wood like a conscious organism. We felt it too. We weren't connected to it like they were, but we felt the unbirth like a blasphemous pain, tearing us apart limb from limb. Carlos clawed his eyes out in the madness, and Laura shot herself straight through the ear. I was the only one left standing. In desperation, I grabbed a mucousy cord and started pulling the unborn one up from the ovary flesh hole. It was so tiny, you know. I held the entirety of the writhing abomination in my palm, the anti-life of it consuming me inch by inch. You've seen my hand. Nothing left but flapping skin now. I gave it what it wanted. Unlife. Death. It was never meant for our world. All it desired was to slumber in the unspoken void. So I did what it asked of me. I forced it into my mouth, and I ate it. Crunchy bones, stringy sinew, and pulpy flesh. Blood like vomit, organs like putrid cysts. I saved the world by eating that baby dog. That's what I did. Don't believe a word they say. I'm not insane. I can still feel it inside me, Doc. Writhing, spasming. It's not gonna sleep forever. One day, I might fall over. Perhaps on a table. Perhaps on the floor. And I'll open up. Turn inside out. And you can see for yourself. See it down there in the hole. If you do, I beg of you, please eat it. I don't even know what to say about that one. That was weird and messed up. I mean, it is creepy, and the whole cycle again, where it gets to the end and it's like, you know, this is what that family did. They ate the baby. Well, not baby. I don't know what it is, but they ate it because it asked them to, so it could sleep, and then it wakes up and starts the cycle all over again. I really like the descriptive words in here and how the actual house is set out. You know, I've got a very good image in my head of what this house actually looks like. So I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 spooky wookies. So there you go, hyperobscura yet again. I don't think I've given lower than a 4 for hyperobscura, so there you go. Our next story is brought to us by Character Mood 4, and it's called Your Parachute Just Failed. Now what? Do not look down. If you can't tell which way the ground is, close your eyes and relax. Your body will naturally orient upwards. You won't die if you look down, but you'll be terrified by what you see and have an adrenaline rush. You don't need adrenaline, you need to focus. Pull the 3 rings on the right side of the parachute to release the backup chute. It will not release. This is normal. Prepare for impact. Fields and trees are good places to land. Avoid water at all costs. Even if you don't die from the impact, the seaweed will pull you down under. Stay awake. You probably feel exhausted now that you hit the ground. It might have felt like a soft landing, but you're in shock. You will die if you fall asleep. If you stay alive long enough, you will start to hurt. That is a sign that you're coming out of shock and that you might survive. Ignore the pain. The people in the distance are not here to rescue you. You probably see people in the distance. When they start walking towards you, show no signs of life. They will tell you that they were sent to rescue you. Resist the urge to accept their help. From here, one of 2 things will happen. If they leave, go to step 6. If they pick you up and carry you off, go to 5A. 5A. Continue to show no signs of life. You must have moved a muscle. They will kill you if you try to escape. Now that you're in their grasp, you want to show them that you are not a threat. They will take you deep into the forest. Once they put you down, answer all of their questions falsely. These are the type of people you don't want to have your personal information. I hope you're a good liar. If they believe you, they will ask you for a gift. I recommend offering multiple non-vital organs. They will take them. Do not complain about the lack of sedation. If you told them the truth about who you are, they will come for you once more when you return home. Run off when they aren't looking. They won't chase you. They have already gotten what they wanted. If you run far enough in any direction, you will find society. Step 6. Once the people leave, wait at least half an hour before moving again. Eventually, people who look the same as the ones who just left will come to you. These are not the same people. You can go with them. They will lead you to safety. That's a really weird and creepy story. It's not creepy, but it is at the same time. It's really weird. I like how it's set out as well. Who'd have thought if your parachute fails that you'd survive, and then some creepy people will come and carry you away if you show signs of life, and then you'll have to lie to them and offer them your organs? Non-vital, of course, but you know. Yeah, you can have that one kidney. Take a pancreas, why not? Just an edit here, I don't actually know whether a pancreas is needed. I think you could just stay diabetic for the rest of your life. Is it vital? Don't know. I'll ask Ryan on the next podcast. So, I'm gonna give that one a 3 out of 5 because it wasn't overly creepy, but it was still a good story. It was a good read. I did enjoy that one, so I'm gonna give that one a 3 out of 5. So the last story is by Suicide Writer 17, and their story is called Fix It. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Don't worry, Mom, I said to my mother after messing up my chore. I'll fix it, Mrs. Harris, I said to my teacher after getting a bad pre-test grade. I'll fix it, Carly, I said to my best friend as I hugged her, comforting her after her latest breakup. I'll fix it, baby, don't worry, I said to my partner after our latest fight as I changed myself for them. I'll fix it, little bro, I said to my brother as I picked up the pieces of a destroyed controller. I'll fix it, sweetheart, I said to my partner as I, yet again, changed myself for them. I'll fix it, sir, I said to my boss as he handed me paperwork that needed filing. I'll fix it, my love, I said to my partner as I took a blade against my skin, cutting out my true feelings to replace them with my partner's desired traits. I'll fix it, Carly, I lied to my best friend as she begged me to leave him. I'll fix it, honey, I said as I blocked my best friend and my family, removing everyone but my partner from my life. I'll fix it, Mum, I said to my mother in a sneak text message conversation. I'll fix it, darling, I said after a fight that ended with me covered in bruises. I'll fix it, miss, don't worry, I said to a woman in the office bathroom who saw a bruise I thought I'd hidden. I'll fix it, I whispered to myself as I pack a small bag to attempt to escape my hell on earth. I'll fix it, I promise, I'm sorry, I scream and beg at my partner as he punishes me for even thinking about escaping. I'll fix it one day, I muttered to myself as I cook him his favourite. Next time, I'll fix it. Next time it'll be perfect, I cry as he throws the plate at me, unable to do anything but beg for him to calm down. It'll finally be fixed tonight, I said to myself in the mirror as I held a gun to my head and... That's a really powerful story. It's just creepy what people can do rather than ghosts and other supernatural things. So I'll be leaving a link in the description to the National DA helpline, and I'll pop the free contact number underneath the actual link as well, just in case any of you are experiencing this. I hope not, but if you are, then I hope that you're able to get help that you need. And as always, links to my social media will be in the description as well, so if you can't get away with doing that, you can message me, DA, we'll say, So D for Delta, A for Alpha, and we'll take it from there. So for the powerful message that's in this, I'm going to give it a 5. So Suicide Writer 17, you have gained a 5 for your story. So I hope you enjoyed these short scary stories. There will be a podcast that we're recording on Sunday, so that should be out on Monday, but I imagine I'll probably do another short scary story for Friday for you all. So once again, a huge thank you to all the latest subscribers and the current ones that have stuck by me while I've tried to get this channel into some sort of order with all the, new child and job and lockdown and things like that. Thank you once again, and take care.